There's a lot of people in the world that make life a lot harder than it needs to be. Not only that, they tend to create problems for themselves when problems don't exist. And it's not their fault. There's nothing wrong with them morally as a person. It's just something that the more you are aware that you are doing this, the more that you can stop, the easier your life gets, and you go, hey, I actually really enjoy life, and I wake up and go, I'm excited for the day. So how you do that is actually pretty darn simple. When we see something in our life that isn't right, first let's talk about how do we know when things are a problem. So we see something in our life that we know, okay, that's not right, that's not working, I expected this result, I'm not getting that result. One of two things is going to happen. Number one, there's nothing wrong and you just have a completely off expectation, such as, hey, I'm starting a business and I'm going to run advertising for the first time and I expect to pay $10 for an ad and make $1 million. And then it doesn't work and you go, there must be a problem. Well, no, your expectations are off. You're probably not going to make anything immediately from that $10. Or saying, I expect my kid to always be happy, and if they aren't happy, then there's a problem. Well, no, nobody's happy 100% of the time, and if they are, they're lying. So a lot of the things that we see as problems actually aren't. It's just that our expectation of what should happen is completely off, but rather than changing our expectation, we continue to try and fix something that isn't actually broken, and thus actually create a problem. Because if I say, oh, well, every time I eat cake, it makes me feel bad, then maybe it's the ingredients in the cake, and let me try and test and eat a whole bunch of more cake to test it. Now you've just made yourself feel a whole bunch of worse, rather than changing your expectation. So something to think about whenever you're trying to solve a problem is, does this actually need to be solved, or is it your expectation that you need to completely try a different approach instead of trying to make it fit into this box? Because if it isn't fitting, doing the same thing over is going to get the same result.